We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Yellow.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This is caught by Addison. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time. Here's Pacheco headed right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound
yellow.
rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. Here's Pacheco. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Okay, break.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And a short pickup to about the 25. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and can be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football.
Okay,
as
ready.
they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. Gibbs straight ahead, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Jonathan Mingo, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yellow.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 51 yards. And Washington has taken the lead.
Switch. Yellow.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
18, Pioneer. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Come on, come on.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Jahmyr Gibbs, 78 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Reload.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Yellow.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Yellow.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
15.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting the receiver on the run.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Byron Young, the one there defensively. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Yellow.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Here we go, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Pass complete to Addison. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Let's go now.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He completes this one to Mingo. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
On the jump.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Now a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this out past the 25. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield by Addison. Big yardage that time for Washington. 43 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes...
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Mahomes again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game. And it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Here we go, finish the game.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Commanders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Sanders now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Man open, here is Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 1st downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Come on, come on.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Back to throw again. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check out.
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram from 13 yards out. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Yellow.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Mahomes firing complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there. Touchdown, Washington! A great play there. 40 yards. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Opposite. Green.
Sanders
Smith,
on for
red.
the extra
Check
point.
pink. Blue check. Black swap. Yellow lining.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ready up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35. A two-score game, obviously. Every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time.
Touchdown! Evan Ingram, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all three timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Mahomes. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and 11. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Mahomes to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Into the hands of Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now back to throw. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Chop 60, chop 60. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Get it.
Well, partner, that'll do it. You know, these week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Commanders, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.